G'day guys, Dan Barrett here from Big Smoke Barbecue and 4 Monkeys. Welcome to the first video of 2021. It's going to be a quick and simple one. I've got some leftover pickle brine for some jalapeno pickles, and I've got some chicken wings. We're going to give them pickle brine overnight. We're going to cook them up on the Weber and they're going to be delicious. So let's get to it. So as I said in the intro guys, it's going to be pretty basic. As I said, got some chicken wings. These are full chicken wings. And all we're going to do is just cut off the tips. You can leave the tips on, but I like to take them off. It's just a matter of finding that joint and taking them off. You can even cut them up again and have the flaps and the drumettes, but I like to sort of keep them reasonably whole. As I said, just work your way through them, taking off all the tips like so. As I said, it's real basic. Just find that joint through there and your knife should run through it reasonably easy, just like that. I'm going to cook these up on the Weber today. We're going to use the kettle cone. Going to get it really high heat. We're going to cook them naked, so with no rub on them, just like that. And then after they're done, then we're going to season them. Shouldn't take long. Should be under an hour once we get cooking, but we'll let these sit overnight in the brine. And tomorrow, that'll be perfect. So now I've got all the tips off. I've got my leftover pickle brine. This is a great way to use up leftover pickle brine as well. You can also drink it, it's pretty tasty. But I'm just gonna plop these in here, just like that. We're gonna give it a nice vinegar spicy texture and taste to it, just like that. We're gonna let that sit overnight. Back tomorrow, put it in the fridge, don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. It's day 2. The chicken wings are in the brine in the fridge still. We're about to pull them out in a minute. The first thing we want to do is light our pit up. Today we're going to be using the kettle cone, as I said, from Town and Trav up in North Queensland. Good product, very good product. What we're going to do is we're going to fill this with raging hot charcoal from heat beads. It's going to create a really hot vortex effect through the middle, and we're going to line our wings up around the outside, and they're probably going to take about half an hour, 45 minutes. We're going to spin the lid every 15 minutes, but I'll explain all that later. First things first, let's get this charcoal lit, get this pit up to temp so we can get these chicken wings on. Let's do it. So check this out guys, the kettle cone is full of charcoal. It's stinking hot, as you can see. I've pulled the chicken wings out of the brine. I've done nothing to them. All I did was pat them dry with some paper towel. But basically, we're just gonna lay these around the outside of the kettle cone here. There's no right or wrong way. Just like that. Careful not to burn yourself. Just like that. I've got some duck fat here. Going to give it a little bit of a tickle on top of the wings, just to help get them a little bit more crispy if we can. And I've also got a bit of pecan wood here, a chunk I'm going to chuck right in the middle and let that smolder away. Close up the lid. You can notice I've got the vent on this side. We're going to come back and we're going to rotate it every 15 minutes, about 90 degrees. And basically why we do that is all the heat's getting drawn over to this corner and coming out of this vent here. So we get a more even cook, we're just going to rotate it to draw the heat over all the wings as opposed to just this corner. But we'll let it roll for about 45 minutes and we'll come and check it out. Thanks guys. So it's only been about half an hour, but I'm going to call these wings done. Check these out. They've got a great colour on them. They're looking nice and crispy, nice and brown. So we're going to pull these off. I did take an internal temperature with the probe, if you were going to do that, just to make sure they're over the 165 Fahrenheit mark, and they were probing around the 185. So I know they're well over, well done. We're going to get these off. This kettle cone's done a fantastic job. It's got that kettle really hot. As I said, they're looking delicious. Let's get these inside now. So I know what you're all thinking, Dan, you haven't even seasoned the wings yet. That's where these things come into play. Cosmos Q wing dust range, absolutely fantastic. We give it a height in our house. It comes in heaps of different flavors, kicking Cajun, chili lime, honey barbecue, buffalo hot, salt and vinegar, buffalo, there's heaps more. But my favorite two are salt and vinegar and the buffalo hot. So basically now these are done, we're gonna pull them off and we're just gonna season them, give them a toss through. Just like so. Buffalo hot, on it goes. If you don't like the spiciness or for the kids, the honey barbecue is a great one. My daughter loves that with the salt and vinegar. Just like that. Give them a toss. Let them sit. Now I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna eat these straight away because I know they're gonna be stinking hot. I'm gonna let them chill for 5 minutes and then I'm gonna get stuck into them. We back, ready to go. Let's give one a crack. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Sorry, that pickle brine coming through there. Got a little bit of tang to it, a little bit of heat to it. The salt and vinegar and the buffalo wing dust just finish it off. Sensational, give it a go. You won't be disappointed. Oh. Wing wing, hello.